All right, y'all. This is the new series, What Would the Warrens Do? So in our first enactment, in the first series, Act 1, whatever you want to call it, our first video of this series, we're reacting to the Will Smith apology video. Which, I don't know how I feel about it yet, but you know what? It is what it is. We're going to figure it out.
So we're going to see. He's supposed to cry to this video. I'm hearing that on the internet. I don't know if he did or not, but let's get into it.
Okay. 3 months a long time, okay? I think an apology has an expiration date. Once it go past so far, what's the point?
This high production video is confusing me, man. I'm sorry.
Why didn't you apologize to Chris in your acceptance speech? I was fogged out by that point.
Turned his head from looking and reading
two different
something.
cameras.
It's all fuzzy. I've reached out to Chris, and the message that came back is that he's not ready to talk, and when he is, he will reach out. So I will say to you, Chris, I apologize to you. My behavior was unacceptable, and I'm here whenever you're ready to talk.
I never asked you this, but would you have wanted me to do the same thing?
Yeah. No, like not. I wouldn't want you to have done that publicly. I would have said, "Hey, you need to address homeboy in the back, cause y'all gonna I know y'all gonna cross paths. We're gonna go to the after party, but you need to address him." But I ain't gonna tell you to go do it. I ain't gonna. No, I would not condone it.
If in the heat of the moment I felt disrespect, I'm supposed to hold that and
okay,
or is it on site like I've been taught all my life?
Like how? Why would you? You're held to a whole different level. Like, no. Why would you do that on site? Are you stupid? You got too much to lose. You're not in the hood no more. On site. Are you crazy?
I mean, it's on site, but I guess in this scenario, my man just tried to be as kind as he could possibly be, but I don't know. So you saying that you wanted me to handle it in the back?
Yeah,
and not
like that ain't everything gotta be done in public. Learn how to control yourself.
I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I saw an interview that Chris's mother did, and that was one of the things about that moment. I just didn't realize, and I wasn't thinking, but how many people got hurt in that moment. So I want to apologize to Chris's mother. I want to apologize to Chris's family. Specifically Tony Rock. We had a great relationship. Tony Rock was my man, and this is probably irreparable.
Is he just saving face? He trying to save all his relationships with all these people?
I mean, why wouldn't you? That's an elite group. Black comedians, like high up black comedians.
But he not like he is the captain. He the man.
Yeah. So
you know how to consider him a comedian at this point?
I don't know, but it's Will Smith. Yeah, when he's a rapper,
not a comedian.
I don't know. He's an actor. Black actors.
Black entertainer.
Black entertainers. He's up there. Like
no, what you just said.
He black with some power. Like what you? He is who we look up to. Him, Uncle Phil, and Viv. You like what?
You look up to the show.
Lifestyle, so, like the Cosby.
I mean, I'm cool with him saving face, I guess, because you don't want to hurt any relationships. But I don't know.
I spent the last 3 months
Westwood Hat and all this other
replaying
stuff
and understanding the nuances and the complexities of what happened in that moment. And I'm not going to try to unpack all of that right now. But I can say to all of you, there is no part of me that thinks that was the right way to behave in that moment.
But you did.
There's no part of me that thinks that's the optimal way to handle a feeling of disrespect or insults. After Jada rolled her eyes, did she tell you to do something?
I know she didn't.
Why she mean?
Because ain't nobody gonna tell you like, that's not even of her character.
But was it if like, what if the reaction he got from her was like on some like, go handle that?
That's you.
What you mean?
She not sitting there like.
Now, somebody said something about you and your personal issues, and you looked at me crazy. Ain't that a sign to say go handle that?
Yeah, but not in this moment. Like, it's a time and place for everything.
Okay, even if you didn't give me that reaction, shouldn't I feel compelled to do so as your provider and your protector?
For sure, but you're not gonna do that you're not about to embarrass his family.
I told you it's on site at most points.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So if it ain't on site, what you want me to do?
No. It's like, I made a choice on my own from my own experiences, from my history with Chris. Jada had nothing to do with it. I'm sorry, babe. I'm going to say sorry to my kids and my family for the heat that I brought on all of us. To all my fellow nominees, this is a community. It's like I won because you voted for me, and it really breaks my heart to have stolen and tarnished your moment. I can still see Questlove's eyes. It happened on Questlove's award, and it's like I'm sorry really isn't sufficient.
On the internet.
What would you say to the people who looked up to you before the slap, or people who expressed that you let them down?
I'm human. People need to stop holding celebrities to a standard of which, they're supernatural. Like, no, celebrities are human. Don't you think?
Yeah, no, I agree. I actually think
like this make me like him even more. Like he.
I didn't say like him anymore, but I could tell that he's more of a real person and not some figure that always does right. He has his problem issues. Like he has his situations that we all go through situations.
But I don't know. People should have really saw that Will Smith was human when he was jumping out airplanes and stuff like a crazy man.
That makes you human?
Yeah.
'Cause I ain't jumping on no airplane.
Nah, that make you human. That be you.
Nah, that make you got some steel. Like, you got some nuts of steel. I ain't doing nothing on no airplane. But, I mean, I see it as him just being human. I think people should still mess with him just because of that, because you get to see a real side of a person and not something that you always see on the internet when they're portraying these better characters. Like, right now, he's being real calculated in the words he's saying. This is how most people perceive him. But in those human moments, it lets people know that everybody's real and they have mistakes, too.
So there's two things. One, disappointing people is my central trauma. I hate when I let people down. So it hurts. It hurts me psychologically and emotionally to know I didn't live up to people's
is this what they call crime?
Image and impression of me.
But can you trust him crying?
The work I'm trying to do is I am deeply remorseful, and I'm trying to be remorseful without being ashamed of myself, right? I'm human, and I made a mistake,
right?
And I'm trying not to think of myself as a piece of shit. So I would say to those people, I know it was confusing. I know it was shocking. But I promise you, I am deeply devoted and committed to putting light and love and joy into the world. And, you know, if you hang on, I promise we'll be able to be friends again.
I don't know how I feel about that, Podge. How you feel?
I feel like it's a little too late.
Yeah, 3 months too crazy.
Yeah, that's a little too late, boo. We'll catch you on the flip side. We'll let it go eventually.
I think it's 3 months to the public, but I think he's been trying since the beginning.
Well, and that's another thing. I'm like, okay, he felt like he had to put this out because, I mean, clearly Chris Rock ain't trying to hear it. So at least, you know, if you put it out on the social media, he'll see it eventually. Somebody will show us on.
Me personally, and this What Would the Warrens Do? I don't know if I apologize like this because it looked scripted. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just wouldn't left it on the internet and just kind of continue to try to kind of contact Chris Rock and them and just try to see if I can talk to him that way. But put it on the internet like this, it looks scripted to me. That's my personal opinion. It looked
but
fake.
It happened in the public.
I feel you, but it looked fake to me. I ain't gonna lie. So I just would have kept trying to try to rebuild that friendship personally between me and Chris Rock and Tony Rock and whoever I can talk to at that count. Because that's the only way. That's who it mattered to. It don't really matter to the internet.
That, yeah, but they kind of do because it happened in the public. Like,
man, they moved on to the next thing. They talking about pink sauce and stuff now. They moved on to the next thing.
That is true. All right, y'all. So that's the wrap up for this.
Wait, but what y'all think in the comments? Y'all think it's too late for his reaction or apology? Think he should have did it a long time ago? Should he even put it on the internet? What y'all think?
What would you want your husband to defend you? Because, you know, some of these comments he made, I'm over here questioning, now would my husband defend me?
Anyway, let us know in the comment section. Please, please, please smash the like button as much time as you possibly can. And give us a subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. Give us whatever you can just to support the channel. Helps the algorithms. And we see y'all in the next video.
And we out, y'all.